And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Now, for this episode and this part, I'd say it was not actually a lot going on in terms of action or drama or even something spooky. This was mainly a regular day for Momo and Ken. As you can start to see, they just go about their regular day. They meet up at school, everything seems to be alright. Ken and Momo are a little bit flustered by certain things that are going on between them and just getting better at communicating and wanting to hang out and actually, you know, really be friends. And it felt like this episode was a lot shorter than it actually was. Like, I watched it, it was like 20 minutes long. And for the entire first half of this show, I mean, like, balls to the wall crazy shit, and then they slow it down for us like this. I really appreciate when an anime can do that for us. Ken and Momo at this time are just dead struck thinking about each other. They can't get each other off their minds, and the topics of aliens and ghosts at the same time. They are complete fanning over just having something in common finally and having a genuine friend that they can actually connect with. And now this is the funny part, because this has to be like the most typical real school experience possible. That entire time they get out of class, they are walking right past each other. I mean, inches by each other. When they were going to lunch, missed each other by a couple seconds. Going to the library, gone. Going to the school kitchen, gone. Going to like just the outside hallways. They could not for the life of each other seem to catch up and find each other in the same exact areas. They were like, look at this scene. They were 2 feet from each other. 2 feet. Why didn't they just turn their fucking head? They moved right past these people in this crowded area and they didn't see each other. And Momo, she is the only bitch in this school wearing some pink on. Ken, my guy, how do you not notice the one female that wears the exact same shit to school? This man keeps his head down and in them books like a real nerd. God damn. So for that entire time, they are missing each other and just accidentally dodging each other by a few steps. Ken and Momo actually seem to meet up, unironically, right outside the patio for the school, and they're just chilling in their thoughts, thinking the complete same, like, what the fuck, where is this person? Like, why can't I hang out with them? Do they hate me? Like, they must have been overanalyzing the hell out of this situation, and that is so funny and relatable to a lot of people who have experienced this, or to a younger audience who might just be in those relationship stumbles first starting out. Young love is funny as shit when you see it from other people's perspective. I will say it so. The funny part about that is when they finally see each other, they fucking kiss, which is like, I know what people are gonna say. Oh, it wasn't a kiss. They bumped each other's faces with their teeth. What the fuck do you think that is? A kiss. Yeah, they're not using lips, but still. Look, we already defined and stamped that these will be a couple for them. They are together. It's official. And to make it even more official and to ramp up the nonsense, her friends actually see that happening in real time and then call her out on it. Obviously, they all know that it wasn't actually a real kiss, but, you know, being kids, they're gonna take that shit up and crank it up a notch. Momo is flabbergasted. Ken is blushing and, like, they're just having it out. 1 second they're fine and cool and saying, oh shit, I missed you, how you been? Now they're fighting at each other's throats, telling each other to fuck off. I don't know why emotions are so high right now, but I get it. They're young. That's an embarrassing thing for them. Moving on, Momo is still getting the brunt of this, as Ken sort of just shrugged it off and it was like, you know what, maybe I was probably, you know, acting a little bit too hard. The second he takes the time to relieve himself, this man noticed he doesn't have his balls. How the hell? Bro, Ken, how are you the smartest, dumbest person in this show, bro? You guys defeat Turbo Granny, and then you don't check to see if your equipment is still in the box? Come on, guy, that's a rookie move, man. That is a rookie move. He books it all the way back to Momo's class with an instant of knowing that, oh shit, my dong is here. But, you know, everything else seems to be missing. I'm feeling a little light. And he breaks into the class and she's already still embarrassed. Like, oh my god, what is this nerdy ass nigga doing now? He is like, Momo, look, I know what happened last time was very embarrassing, but I need you to come talk to me. And she completely brushes this dude off without a care and concern, which, look, ladies, I understand that if you're not really into a dude, this is the second time she's done this. You don't have to disrespect him publicly. Like, the first time, we'll let it slide. They were alone. It was a secluded place. She was telling him she wasn't interested in aliens, but she was actually fucking interested. The second time, with the entire classroom? You telling this man to fuck off? Girl, you are cold. Damn. This man is like, okay, well, if it's like that, it's like that, and he just keeps it pushing, you know? And her friends are even looking at her like, hey, damn, you didn't have to be that rough about it. You could have just made a joke about it. We were just joking. And the whole time, it's just like, damn. Emotions are upset, man's missing his balls, Momo is feeling ashamed, but they reconvene. You know, school lets out, and they're already overthinking and going to meet up with each other anyway for the day to end. And out of nowhere, Ken brushes up against this one pink-haired bitch. And you will understand why I call her a bitch soon. She literally pretends to bump into him just for her to get noticed by him. And that is the most sleaziest thing, because she literally helps him out, gathers his things, and he continues walking. Momo sees this and hears that she pretended to do that and instantly dunks a goddamn bucket on her head, KOing her right there on the floor, knocking her the fuck out. And Ken is like, oh shit, you got knocked the fuck out, man. And I'm like, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Look, they want to act like they don't like each other, but they really do like each other. Ken and Momo, once again, perfect couple, made for each other, but complete fucking idiots with their emotions. I'm sorry. I love the characters, but you guys are dumbasses. Moving on, she swoops up out of nowhere, acting like a bad bitch, and just start complimenting Ken, saying, oh, your hair looks lovely. Them glasses, are those Balenciagas? I didn't know you were the smartest kid in class. Hey, can you help me out with my homework later on tonight? And they brush right past the pink-haired bitch. She got what she deserved, if I'm being real with you, because how you gonna pretend to be nice to somebody and then flaunt about it with your friends in a public area where people can still hear you? If you're gonna be bougie and fake, do that shit in private. This is why fights break out in school. Y'all be doing shit for publicity. You gotta do that shit in private. So Ken and Momo are apologizing for their behavior earlier in the school day, and they're both just like, you know what, it's not that big of a deal. Look, we were both getting emotions high. I didn't mean to bump my face into your face like that. We're cool. We're still friends. They're both like, yeah, we're still friends, of course. But Ken realizes, oh shit, I have to tell you something. And we instantly transition over to him, Momo, and her grandmother, laughing the fuck out. Just laughing at the fact that this man did not even check to see if his rack was there. Man, again, still, rookie move on you, Ken, but I understand it's a high moment. You're excited. You fought some fucking zombies and a giant crab, and you have superpowers now. I would forget my junk was there too half the time. You know, most of the time, niggas don't even notice that shit's there. We just have it. Lucky us, you know? But moving on, they decide, hey, there's something highly wrong. If you didn't check to see if your shit was back, you probably still have Turbo Granny inside of you somewhere, hiding in your soul. Momo, I'm gonna need your help out with this. Granny Psycho then has him sit on a seat and has his feet in a bucket of water and comes out with this big ass origami looking fan. I'm talking that shit is big as hell. I know it gets hot in Japan, but goddamn, y'all have air conditioning. You don't need a fan that big. You finna swat some fucking bees with that shit. Moths. Fucking take that shit to Australia, because they need a fan like that. Momo hones in on Ken's soul for the split second and sees, yeah, something's wrong, and grabs onto it. And Granny full on Barry Bonds the shit out of Ken. Just smacks the fuck out of his head. Bro, I would have been mad as hell. You telling me to get a soul out of me, you got a beat on me? Like, what type of slave shit is this? Bro, they start whacking the shit out of him, and Momo grabs onto this soul and has this doll set up with a talisman on it. It gets converted from Ken to the talisman, and holy shit, guess who the fuck it is? Turbo Granny. She has been trapped in that little Tamagotchi fucking doll, or whatever the fuck that thing is, that little shrine doll thing, and gets to booking it, trying to outmaneuver and get the fuck out of there, because she knows she is powerless. 3 versus 1, it's not good odds. She was dead the first time, and she might die again. They might beat the fuck out of her. So, she is booking it and trying to hide, and Momo instantly finds her, hiding in the goddamn broom closet, just acting calm and courteous, like, oh, I didn't think you were gonna find me. Bitch, this is my house. Get the fuck out. Grabbing onto her, they're like, look, where the hell is this man's balls? And you're gonna have to return that. She's like, look, I don't know, alright? I lost it. And they're like, what the fuck do you mean you lost my balls? And, you know, that's basically how the scene wraps up. I would say that they are going to be on some more crazy shit, but the fact that Turbo Granny infiltrated him for so long, and on top of that, he has a new power, which came out of fucking nowhere when he gets angry. Again, what's with the Incredible Hulk shit? Love the referencing, but that is funny as hell. This man is going to get the most boosted swag up. His personality is going to be off the charts. He wouldn't be able to talk to women. He gonna get all the bitches now. Well, actually he won't, because he loves Momo. So besides that, crazy episode. I didn't think it was gonna wrap up so short like that. Turbo Granny is definitely on some shit. I feel like she's planning something or gonna backstab them eventually. I do not trust the fact that she was just hiding so easily. And I love this episode, but yeah, we have a long way to go. So, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any other anime that you want me to watch, please drop that in the comments below. What did you think about this review? What did you think about that episode of the anime? And how far have you gotten along with the DANDANDAN series? I'm still catching up, so these reviews are going to take a little long to process and for me to review, but I might be getting them done faster than usual if I really just keep my consistency up. Yo, thank you guys again for watching. Thank you guys for commenting and just checking my shit out. Have a good day, and I will see you guys with the next episode. Peace.